Today I'm going to take a look at Krrsantan, otherwise known as Black Krrsantan. I mean, I don't know why they took that off of him, but okay. And you know, this one dropped down to, I believe, $13, and I bought him, you know, because I really like Krrsantan. I wanted a figure of him. I got Dr. Aphra, so you know, it seemed logical to get him. Did not realize he was going to come with so much stuff. Here's the box. I opened it immediately because I got so excited. I was so happy that he arrived, and he is, of course, a really big old boy. Let me give me a moment to get Luke here. I just did the Luke video, so give you an idea. I know Luke's short. I mean, he is. We have to admit it, but I mean, I just want to give an idea of how big this figure is, because he's huge, and he should be. I mean, that's his character. He's freaking huge. But yeah, here you go. Here he is beside Luke. I mean, he towers over Luke, as it should be. But you know, he's going to tower over. He's going to tower over everybody, and that's what should be happening. He's one of the bigger Wookiees that I've ever heard of. Did not know he's going to come with so much stuff. He's got his gun, of course. He's got alternate grippy hands that are a little more open. Let's see, here's the other one. He's got fists. I did notice a little bit of screw up on the paint there on that one. Same with this one. So yeah, factory defect, I'm calling it. He's got these electrical effects that can go around his hands and in the spikes on his dusters. That's pretty cool. He's got some fruit, and he's got his beer. Okay, so dinner was a little bit early tonight. I had to stop filming, so yeah. Anyway, Krrsantan, you know the articulation, as we all do. I haven't bent any of these yet, so yeah. His legs are a little stubborn, but they work. His arms are a little stiff, but they work. Ta-da. And of course, he can hold his gun. There you go. Which is what he does primarily in Book of Boba Fett. Which is a shame, because he's a cool character in the comics, tough character, and he just kind of stand around all day and does nothing. But I still really wanted him in my collection. They did a comic book one, it looked ugly as hell. And then this one, I gotta admit, looks a lot better. You know, it doesn't have the plain looking shoulder pauldrons and stuff like that. And yeah, this is the kind of stuff I kind of want to see happening in Star Wars, is a whole lot more characters and a whole lot more fun. But I don't like seeing them at these high price points. I think that's wrong. It doesn't work. Granted, this is a much larger figure, and he comes with a lot of crap, but it was still too expensive. You know, him and Luke and Grogu were just too damn expensive. And Hasbro needs to figure out there's a price cap, and they need to stay under it, because if they don't, we're not going to buy their stuff. And hell, they may go out of business. You know, I'm not predicting that. I'm just saying that has happened before, and it can happen again. You know, we thought Kenner was going to stay around forever. We thought everybody was going to stay around forever, and they didn't. They went away because they didn't listen to the consumer and didn't, you know, try to innovate and create better. And the only way that I see anyone, you know, Hasbro continuing to gotta buy some more stuff and actually use it, but they're not going to. Is that a Wookiee braid? I think it is. His head is hindered by all this around him, which is okay because, you know, in the show he doesn't really turn his head much anyhow. Again, I like this figure. I do. It's just that price point was just too damn high. And, you know, you can't sell it for that high. It's not going to fly. Not in this market. That $13 price point was just right. So, now I got them and I'm happy. Why couldn't they just give us a decent price point from the get-go? I am often dumbfounded by the way Hasbro does. It's just like, oh, we'll charge this much and you'll pay it and you'll like it, and then we don't, and it's like, please take it off our hands. And that's not to say that Hasbro doesn't do good things and make good products. They do much of the time, but at the same time they screw themselves over by stupidity, and it goes all the way to Chris Cox. I mean, they're outsourcing everything. I mean, I don't know what this means, but I know I don't feel good about it, and I don't think Star Wars and Marvel are going to stick around long with Hasbro. I think Hasbro's insane for paying the licensing fees that they pay, but at the same time, it is Disney and Marvel, so, and Star Wars. So those are all huge properties, even in this lackluster point in time. Those are huge properties, and you can kind of see them wanting to hang on to it, but at the same time, you might be thinking of looking elsewhere. So who knows? Who knows what the future holds? But that'll wrap up this edition of Infinite Realms. Taking a look at Krrsantan. I'm happy with this figure, very happy, especially at that lower price point. Wanted to add some Wookiees to my shelf, and God, he's just a cool Wookiee. He's a badass Wookiee. So yeah, I've got that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to do all the YouTube stuffs. You guys take care.